on behalf of the seller and Waverley, most recommended railway agency, or should I say real estate office in this postcode, I welcome you to the public auction here for number 2 Kiora Court here in Mulgrave. My name is Danny Jung and I'm proudly to be auctioneer this morning and also assist you with your purchase, the marketing agent lead by Cheah, whose name is synonymous in this estate, and also the team from Cheah. We've got Shaun, we've got Dennis, and also Ian from the office are all here to help you with your competition of the ownership of this lovely property right here in Kiora Court. Now, before proceeding to your competitive biddings here today, let me just quickly draw your attention to the contract sale, which has been made available to you before today's auction and on display for the last 30 minutes. Very straightforward auction contract, and you find no difference compared to the others that we use in the state of Victoria for residential property auctions. 2 parts of the contract form the framework of your competition here, particular sale, and then the vendor statement, which is more commonly known as a Section 32 document that contains all the relevant information you need to know in terms of becoming a new owner of this property right here in Kiora Court. Now, the particular sale reads as follows. The marketing agent for our owner here today is Waverley Real Estate, and property we sell is commonly known to the delivery company and postman as number 2 Kiora Court here in Mulgrave. We sell under auction conditions today, so ladies and gentlemen, 10% deposit is what we need from you if you are the successful purchaser. And if you choose to pay the deposit by the way, the VFT, $20,000 is the minimum amount that we need you to transfer upon signing the contract sale. Settlement is flexible 60 days time, of course, unless you made other arrangements with the marketing team before the commencement of today's auction. Now, as your auctioneer, it's my duty and responsibility to ensure today's auction is conducted in accordance with the rules that set out in the Settlement and Regulations 2014 Schedule 1 or any additional conditions that are made available for inspection prior to today's auction. The rules prohibit the bidder trying to prevent other bidders from bidding, any major interruptions by bidders, and there are fines for these conducts. Bidders will be indicated upon request by me as the auctioneer, and also the rules permits vendor bids. The terms I will use to indicate a bid I made on behalf of the vendor will be simply vendor bid. And by law, only I as the auctioneer here today can make a vendor bid. Now lastly, most importantly buyers, if you want to be the one that's signing one of these in the next 30 to 40 minutes time, please pay particular attention to the next 2 rules because they are crucial for your success here today. 1, by law, as the auctioneer, I cannot accept any bids or offers that's made after a declared property sold. So before I knock down to the successful purchaser here today, I'll simply call out 3 times, like so. First call, second call, third and final call. And once the property has been knocked down, I can't take any more bids. And lastly, owner has a reserve price. In the event, if we fall short of that reserve, by law, only the last bidder will have the first opportunity to buy this property at the owner's reserve. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to number 2 Kiora Court here in Mulgrave, the heart of Waverley Park Estate. That everything the Waverley Park is known for, this is the classical example. Walking distance to the Oval is the gymnasium, the cafe, easy access to public transport, Wellington Road, and not to mention, only a few meters away, that's the parkland. One of the largest landslides in this particular pocket of Waverley Park, there's second to none. And talking about the property itself, I think everyone who walked through the doors in the last 4 weeks would agree what a wonderful job our owner has done to maintain and present this property for you to carry it on to enjoy. And it's just right before I walked down this home, the owner has told me they are one of the first owners of this pocket. And for 15 years, this is the way they live. This is the way they maintain the property. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? You've done your work. You know this is one of the largest open plan living space. You know this is one of the best maintained garden with sprinkler systems and meticulously maintained property throughout. This is one of the best you can buy in this estate in today's market. But before we're proceeding to your biddings here today, ladies and gentlemen, one more thing I want to stress. It is very cold now. And imagine this, 11:07 next Saturday. Doesn't matter what crazy weather, how cold it will be, Melbourne weather brings you. Enjoy that time, this very moment, somewhere else, in a cafe, in a restaurant, in your bed, because you've bought your Saturday back today, on the 15th of May. You've ended your house hunting. And whether there's going to be you or anyone else, because we can only have one person signing the contract sale, let's find out. Number 2 Kiora Court here in Mulgrave, in your hands now, guys. By the way, that's a beautiful music. I can't start with the vandal here, ladies and gentlemen, but rather you to determine where the starting point is, in your hands. 700, welcome to you, sir, all the best of luck. At $700,000, I'll call $20,000 rise from this point. At 7 is the call. At $700,000, can I call a 720 anywhere now? At 7 is the bid now. At $700,000, where do we see the next move? At 7 is the bid. At $700,000, they hold the key, and the rest of you just holding a brochure. At $700,000, where do we see the next move? At 720. At 7 is the bid now. At $700,000, are we all done? All finished? All silent now. At $700,000, I'll call the first time. At 700. Got a indicated selling range of 750 to 8. That's well below. At 7 is the bid. 720, welcome to you, sir. At 720 is the call straight back, sir. Can I call to 740 from you? At 720 is the bid. At 720,000, 40 on the knot. At 40 here. At 40, attempts you back 760, sir. 740, opening it up, still holds the key. 40 is the call. At $740,000 dead against you, sir, to my right. At 740 is the bid now. At 740 I have. At 740,000.
You take 10?
Can't take you 10, sir. Call it 20. 60. At $740,000, bid there. First call. At $740,000. 60. Second call at $740,000, all done, all finished, all silent now at $740,000.
760.
60, welcome back, sir, to 60. 60 against you, opening bidder. At $760,000, can I call it 80 from you, sir? At $760,000 to my right. At 760 is the bid. At $760,000, all done, finished, silent at 760, 780. 780, welcome back, sir. Strong bidding there. At 780 now. 80, sir. Run me up at 8. At $780,000. What do you want to do at 78? At $780,000 against you there. At 780 is the bid now. At $780,000, where do we see the next move? At 780, can I call it
10 now?
I'll take the 10, sir. At 790 now. 790, same opportunity, sir. Can I call it 800? At 790. Bids to my right. That's $790,000. Same opportunity. Anyone can jump in for 10 or better bids at 790, 800, 800, sir. At 800, 810, sir. And 80 is the bid. At 800,000 with the opening bidder. They are determined. What do you want to do, sir? At 810. Can I call, sir? At 800,000 is the bid. At 80 is the call. At 800, first call. Are we done at $800,000? Take 5? Can't take you 5, sir. 10. Can I call it 810? That's harsh. At 800, is it? At 800,000, call it 10 or better bids. At $800,000 there. At 80 is the bid. At 800, also against you and you, sir. At 800,000, second call. 10. 810, welcome to you, sir, at 810. At 810, straight back and opening bidder. What do you want to do now? At 810, 1020, sir. 810. They are close to the door. Do I let them have it now? At 810,000. 810, also here, sir. At 810. $810,000 first time. At 810. Give me a moment to think about it. Also here and here, sir. At $810,000, new bidder holds the key here. Second call. Are we done? 20. Welcome back, sir. Good bidding there. 820 now. 30. Can I call, sir? Has to be at 820 with the opening bidder. 820,000. What do you want to do now, sir? 10 or better bids also here. Same opportunity. 820. First call. At $820,000. Second call now. At $820,000. Miss the opening bidder. Are we all done? All finished? All silent?
825.
25. Make it 10, sir. Call it 830. That could be the magic bid. 820 here. Call it 30, sir. Well, on the market selling, then I'll take the 5 then. 825 it is. At 825, straight back. At 825 against you and you opening bidder. At 825,000, gavels out. I don't need to go in for any more instructions. We are on the market selling. At 825, it's over here. 30, 30 now, straight back, sir. 35. We're on the market selling $830,000. Also here, sir. 830 is the call with the opening bidder. At 830,000, are we all done? Finished and silent. 35, sir. Also here, 5,000. We'll put you back to the box. 35 now. 35, sir. 40. At 35. At 835. Also here at 835,000. Are we done? 835 is the call now at 835,000. Also here, 835. We are getting to the pointy end of the auction at 835. All done, finished. 40, 40. Welcome back. Strong bidding. 840 now. What do you want to do, sir? Are you sure? How about missing the middle for 2.5? 840 there. At 840. First call. Are we all done? At $840,000. Second call here. At 840 with the opening bidder. Are you 100% sure, sir? Out. Sir, also here. Thank you for the interest here. At 840. Definitely out. Not even full one. At 840. Third and final opportunity. At 800. Take the one. 841. Just snuck in. What do you want to do now, sir? At 841. Two now. 2. $842. At 842,000. So if you're not sure, just bid. Don't win money. I know yours, not mine, but think about the interest rate. Well, you get it below 2%. What's 2% of a $1,000? At 842,000. Once now. At 842. Twice now. At 842.
845.
845. Good bid. 845. Go to 845 now. 845 opening bidder. Looks like just between you two now to 845. Should we go straight to 850? And 845 is to be. At 845,000. First call. At 845 is the current bid. 848. 48 and 48 now. 48, sir. Run me up at 850. You 100%. Thank you for bidding here tonight at 848,000. First, second, third, and final call at $848,000. Definitely out there. At 848, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the new owner. It is sold. Congratulations. Well done. Commiserations to the owner bidders. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for attending this successful railway auction. Have a good afternoon.